Hey guys, Horror Bengals fan here once again. No sexy lady intro this time. She had to go on vacation down to around Miami Beach, so I let her take off. She had to go hang out on the beach in her sexy bikini, so I let her take off for the 4-day weekend. Well, I'm gonna be up here watching Indy 500 or something. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna be doing. Anyway, the other video I just got done watching that shitty Jamie Lee Curtis film Virus, but I did something a little better the last day or two. I went and picked up some DVDs and one Blu-ray. One was from Goodwill, and the majority of these were from Disc Replay, which they have that one deal. That's always a big old bite in the collection because it will be the never-ending part of the collection. And they have the deal where you buy 3 DVDs, you get 6 DVDs for free. Now, first up here is the only Goodwill purchase I got so far this weekend. And this is a film I have seen many years ago. I was a teenager, and I thought it wasn't a good movie. But in years have passed now, I've been curious to give it a revisit. And that is the horror film Valentine. I picked this up at Goodwill for a price of $3, and I think this snapper case is a little harder to find, but I've been curious in revisiting this film again, and ever since I was a kid, I always kind of had a crush on Denise Richards. I still think she's a very attractive woman, but we won't get into that. But this was one when I first saw it. I thought it sucked, but I'm curious to see how it is now, and I might really like it now more than I did when I was younger, because my film opinions are a lot more different now. But curious seeing this one again. I know there's a Blu-ray, but I just want to revisit this film again. It's got Katherine Heigl in it. It's got David Boreanaz and all kinds of other actors and actresses. It's by the same director that directed another good horror film that came out around this time a couple years prior to this called Urban Legend. So I'm curious seeing how this is again. I'll figure out if I'm going to like this one or if I'm still going to be in the iffy. So I'm curious in checking this one out. So Valentine there. Now this one I ordered off of Amazon. I pre-ordered it when they announced that you can pre-order it on Blu-ray and DVD and the combo pack digital of X. Now I've talked about this film before in a brief little bit, and I gotta say, this is a very, very good horror film. And I will say this is probably by far one of the best original horror films that I have seen in probably about 8 or 9 years. This was a damn good movie. Well made, and I can't praise this film enough. I really like this movie. You can check it out for yourself. It's damn good. I'm glad to have it. This one up here. These two films I've seen more as a teenager, but I haven't seen them in a very long time, and it was a double feature. This was the beginning of the Disc Replay purchases, but it was Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, and Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight. Both of these films I've liked. Yes, I've even liked Bordello of Blood. I liked the women in the film. I thought Dennis Miller was fun in it. Corey Feldman, Chris Sarandon. And that Anthrax song is a good song to listen to. That they played at the beginning at the end credits. Always love that. And Demon Knight, Demon Knight, it's been a long time since I've seen that film, but I'm really liking it. And it's got Pantera on there, Cemetery Gates, and Rollins Band's on the soundtrack, and Filter, Hey Man, Nice Shot. So I'm curious to revisit these two again. It's been a very long time. And I bet I'm probably going to still like these. I've always liked Tales from the Crypt ever since I was a little kid. These were on a reruns TV show on Sci-Fi. And so, yeah, what else can I say about Tales from the Crypt? So, yeah. This one here, I don't mind Rob Zombie's first 3 films that he made. However, I will say his later films have been kind of the mixed bag. But this is The Devil's Rejects. I got this primarily for the making of disc that's in here, because it has 2 discs in here. It just has the regular disc with some features in the DVD, just the basics, and then it has the 30 Days in Hell making of, which is a over almost 2.5 hour long making of behind the scenes. And it has, I don't know if that's the one that has the deleted scenes or not, but I know one of them has a deleted scene where Rosario Dawson was supposed to be in the film, and that was like one of the things that was cut out. And there's so much stuff about this movie. And yeah, this was probably one of Rob Zombie's better 2 or 3 films. I'll say, like, his first 2 films are by far my favorite. House of 1,000 Corpses, the first one he did, is by far his best. It's a lot of fun. You could tell they're having fun making this. This one is a completely different movie. But I'm curious seeing this one again. I liked it when I first saw it, so I'll probably enjoy this film probably a lot more than I did 3 from Hell, which 3 from Hell sucked, in my opinion. But so yeah, Devil's Rejects. The next one here I got because one movie of this batch I bought from a video store and they were going out of business years ago. But the disc would, every time near the end, it would just skip and everything. And I was like, you know what? Time to upgrade. I know Blu-ray and Scream Factory for all these, but I'm cheap. And plus, you get buy 3 movies, you get 6 for free. Why not? And that is the Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 Season of the Witch double feature here. And I primarily got this to have Halloween 3 in the collection again, which it's a very underrated film, and it's gonna be 40 years old later this year. That's crazy, but yeah, this was always a pretty good movie. Tom Atkins is awesome in this movie. Of course, Halloween 2, very good sequel. And oh, Curly Jaws, if you're watching this video, Halloween 2, the original sequel, was a damn good movie. A lot better than Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. The only thing good about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was Scout Taylor Compton's booty. That was it. But other than that, a nice double feature here. Both only on 1 disc, but for the price of $3.33, and I believe this one was, these were free. This one was free here, but 2 good sequels. Definitely going to rewatch them again, especially Halloween 3. I've loved that film ever since I first watched it. Halloween 2, the first one was better, but the second one was quite a solid sequel, in my opinion. Next one up here, Rob Rodriguez's Planet Terror. Pretty good one, and back when Rose McGowan was hot. Not much else to say about it. Like this one a lot. Love Death Proof as well. Damn it. Anyway, I got the Masters of Horror Season 1 set. I think this one was a part of the free batch. It's got John Carpenter, John Landis, Stuart Gordon, Dario Argento, Mick Garris, Toby Hooper, Joe Dante, Don Coscarelli, Lucky McGee, William Malone, Larry Cohen, Takashi Miike, John McNaughton. And it's got the season includes Cigarette Burns, Dear Woman, Jennifer, Dance the Dead, and more. And I like some Masters of Horror, and some are mostly pretty fucking crazy. A little more crazier than Tales from the Crypt, that's for sure. And they all got, I think, they have a few, they have 4 tales on each disc. So you get a total of 3 discs, but you get 4 stories on each disc. So that's not too bad. Now this one here was brand new. Curious in seeing it. Looks like it could maybe have a hot lady CGI vampire, but if that's the case, I'm going to say this right now about the original Fright Night 2 looks of it. I will say the Julie Carmen woman from that one was probably more hotter than this one, in my opinion. But this one here, sequel to the remake, which the remake's kind of a blur to me. But I'm curious checking this one out. I know you can get it for cheap, but brand new, and buy 3, get 6 for free. Why the hell not? And this one was another fuck it buy. I mainly got these for the first 2 Bloody Murder films, and maybe, hopefully, Tiffany Shepard shows her goodies in Bloody Murder 2. If she does, let me know. If she don't, well, that's okay. It's got Bloody Murder, Bloody Murder 2, Junior, Children of the Living Dead, which I've heard is a piece of shit. It's got Severed, Creepy Crawlers, I don't know. If all these movies suck, I'm just going to throw it in the trash can, but I just said, why not? I'll give these a watch. Maybe they might be some bad entertainment, but we'll see how they are. I know Children of the Living Dead is supposed to be horrendous. Now, this one here I have seen, but it's been a long time ago and curious checking out again. Slither, a James Gunn film. Remember liking it, saw on HBO a couple years ago. So, curious in revisiting it again. And the last one here, I talked about Rob Zombie. And I saw the trailer of this when this was coming out, but I missed it. And I've been curious checking out. I know his wife's the lead. Yes, I know the wife is his lead. And it's probably going to have shots for booty, her ass, and probably she's maybe going to get naked. But it's got a good cast on this Lords of Salem. You have Meg Foster in here, Dee Wallace, Ken Foray's in it. And I think I could be wrong, but I think one of the actors from the show What's Happening is in this film as well. It's got a decent amount of cast. I'm curious in seeing this film. Don't know much about it. I saw a trailer a long time ago, but I'm going to give this one a watch anyway. Overall, not a bad little haul today. Mainly horror movies, but I like some good horror movies. Anyway, Horror Bengals fan out. I'm going to go to bed. It's late as hell. Y'all have a good night, and y'all have a good week, weekend, whichever. Peace.